Next up on the agenda is Carlos. We're going to do a couple of different groups at the same time. So,
Board of Directors here. Thank you for giving us the opportunity tonight to highlight a couple of accomplishments that our students at Sherwood High School have recently achieved. First, we will hear from Coach Greg Lawrence, who will be speaking on behalf of our football team, who won the state championship twice in the last 3 years. Following Coach Lawrence, we will hear from two students representing our music program, Kenny Ross and Keatley Peel, who will speak on behalf of a group of students that were selected to be part of a prestigious All-State Band and All-Northwest Band. First off, Coach Lawrence. And the team.
Okay, if I get the team just kind of come right in here. Don't stand in front of the school board here, just kind of around out the outside. Yeah, come on over here, guys. Come on over. Gotta hustle. That's how easy it is, hustle. Well, this is only part of the team. A lot of the other guys are still like in basketball practice or wrestling, and scoot on down, guys. But anyway, we just want to say thank you, first of all, to the school board and the administration for your support for all our athletics here at Sherwood. I'll tell you what, I really strongly believe it's really important for our school. And you know, when you look at these guys, they were number 3 in the state for 5A football teams in the state of Oregon for GPA. All our other fall sports teams were all in the top 10 too. So that says a lot about our athletes here and our extracurricular kids of what they do. And just one thing about our football team, you know, we went 13-0. I think we were only challenged really in one game. These guys worked super hard, super hard. And to put in the time they do and the commitment of working out in the weight room, going to practice, and then also turning right around and grabbing a school book and having to study for their test or whatever. These guys do a lot of great things, and I'm extremely proud of them, and I hope our community and our school is extremely proud of what they do. And they are very dedicated young men and committed young men, and we just like to say thank you to everybody for your support and for the great journey that we had this year. So thank you very much.
It's a real privilege that every year, the biggest thing I enjoy is watching the Wilsonville. Carlos wants to dive into it, but it's a great example of what a team program can do. But we don't always have the biggest and the fastest. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But we consistently produce a great team, great work ethic. All the work we do and all the way from third grade all the way up to,
I know. I said.
Oh, great.
City Council meeting for December 18th, 2012, and everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Come back to the comment. So, because we've got a room full of guests that we want to recognize. Just the other day, earlier this month, last month, Sherwood High School varsity football team was successful in winning the state title, 5A, in a smackdown whipping of Marist. And it means extra for me. I love Sherwood, but my sister is an alum of Marist, so it made me be able to give her a call, and that was nice. The second state title in 3 years, undefeated season, 13-0. Last 3 years, 39-1 record, very impressive. Last 5 years or 6 years, 60-4 or 60-5, an unbelievable record. So we got a room full of players that were able to make it. Not everyone is here because they're playing basketball or wrestling or other commitments. So that's great to have the ones that are here. We're gonna call Coach Law up in a second, and then introduce the coaches that are here and not here, and then call up players so we can all recognize you. For the folks that are here, but folks that are also watching at home, because believe it or not, I know you wouldn't, I don't either, but folks watch these council meetings at home on cable access TV, and it's great to be able to have them recognize you as well. So without further ado, and since we're at some of the mics, maybe I'll let councilors say a few things first, but certainly very proud of all of our young men and women in our community, and some of my favorite times for council is to recognize our youth when they succeed on the playing field, in the classroom, or in the theater, or on the stage. And while this group of men won the state title, they're also very good students, and they take all that very seriously. And Coach Law, well, you're not retiring, hopefully for a few more years, but I know your impact in our community is tremendous, and we're all very appreciative and grateful for your tenure as our head football coach. In my opinion, very deserving to get in the State Hall of Fame as a coach when that time comes, in a number of years down the road. Other councilors' comments before we lose the mic? Bill can't help himself.
Of course, I can't help myself. I feel like I'm part of you still, even though you guys, most of you don't know who I am. Maybe my face.
Fog guy.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm the fog guy. So, congratulations, guy. I'm really proud of you.
I agree with everything you said, and some of you guys might know that my stepson was in the program for a while during Bailey, and he so I got a peek into the program that goes on, and as you said that so much is done to not only teach the young men how to play football, but also to help them succeed in life, all throughout life. Every guy standing back there knows what I'm talking about, and I was just very impressed at the peek I had into that world, and you'd just be really surprised at all the things that are done and all the ways that the kids are coached, not just but also in life. And so it's a great program in so many ways. I just wanted that to be said. So Coach, you're just doing a great job.
Before we got?
I've got to speak. I'm the only alumni up here, class of 1990. When I was in school, Greg Lawrence was our JV coach. I never played football because they always conflicted with hunting season and whatnot. They didn't like it. They didn't like it if I was gone for 2 or 3 weeks during the season. You guys can understand that. But I remember back when I was in school, we'd be lucky if we scored as many points in the season as you guys were putting up on average in each game. So it's amazing to see you do it in style. I love going to the games, especially in watching and counting. I was always counting penalties. How clean a football were we playing? And wow, was it impressive this year to watch how clean you guys were winning. You'd smoke them, and you'd only have 1 or 2 penalties, or maybe none, and that's very respectable. And Coach, it's unbelievable how you've brought this program in this town around since I was in school and watching you with Hackworth. So big congratulations, that's really neat.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to go around, hand out call some folks forward one at a time, and then let Coach say a few words about the team.
Yeah. Thanks to the council members and Mayor Mays and everybody else here just for inviting us tonight to be able to recognize these great young men, because really my job's easy and our coaches' jobs are really easy because these are great guys. And you know, it's too bad we couldn't have them all here, but you know, they do have other commitments. But I can say that this was one of the better seasons where, you know, it was a perfect season, and these guys did it the right way. And I really think that they represented our community very well. And you know, we talk about the part of the hard work that they put in to do the things they do on the field, but they also go one step further. What they do in the classroom is really big, and the time commitment they make for football and then get home late and still do their studies. Our football team was number 3 in the state for top GPA of all the football teams in the state of Oregon, and that's a huge thing for these guys to do that, to do those great things in the classroom, and to also then transfer it right over to the football field. Says a lot about these young men, and I'm very proud of them. So thanks, guys. Good job. I'll just start out. I'm not going to name all the kids, but I'm going to have them come up kind of in a group. Our senior group, if you guys could come up here just real quick, just the seniors. What I'll just say about the seniors is, you know, we always say the team's the seniors team, and that they have to be great leaders on the field, in the classroom, in the locker room, and guiding the other younger players to do the right thing and to do it the right way. And I'll tell you what, these guys were tremendous leaders. They were awesome leaders. They weren't selfish. It was all about the team. It was never about I. And I think that's one of the things that we have that here at Sherwood is these guys all care about each other, and they make commitments for each other, and they sacrifice for each other. And you know, and they know if they do that, the ultimate goal is that blue trophy at the end of the season. And so this is the senior group, and definitely going to miss them. And they've been great, great kids and great young men. And I just want to thank the seniors too for such a great season and being great leaders for these guys.
So we're kind of playing kind of off the cuff. You want to? We have individual certificates for everybody. We'll start
There's a lot of them. If you want to read them off, you're going to read off 60 names, and we got about 20. But
that's all right.
That's okay. And then just last thing, can I have just the rest of the guys come up here, the juniors and sophomores? These guys are kind of like what we call during the year the supporting cast, and they're the supporters for the seniors. And we had some great young men that did some good things on the field too, and in the classroom, and the same thing. And you know, hopefully they've learned a lot from the senior group, and they're going to be able to carry it on. And next year we're going to be able to do the same thing and do good things for our community. So we'll turn it over to you to announce the names. You guys, when your name's announced, just go through and shake all the counselors' hands and get your certificate, and we'll be good.
Perfect. And you just hang out up here too. And Joe will, Senior Joe will.
The certificate basically says to each of the players and students, on behalf of the City of Sherwood and the Sherwood City Council, we congratulate you on your state victory, 2012 OSAA 5A State Football Championship. I'm going to do the best I can with your names. If I torture them, I apologize ahead of time. So, Emil Erickson. Tristan Flint.
We know only one out of 3 are here today.
Ben Vanderzanden. Brian Lee. Vernon Johnson. Anthony Sherwood. Now I have a name and a face. I heard his name a lot. Cole Nixon.
Congratulations.
Mason Rivers.
No.
Okay, I'm probably gonna get this wrong. Jordan Scubo? Scobo. Cyrus Mooney.
Congratulations.
Joseph Balfour.
Heard that name a lot. Congratulations.
Common name around here in town.
Adley Rushman.
Rutschman.
Congratulations.
Tyler Booth.
Wrestling. Right.
Ryan Pino or Pino? Pino. Jordan Hodney. Kevin Larkin. Nick Clark. Spencer Clay. Keegan Lawrence.
Congratulations.
Logan Ballarch. Ballarche.
Coach Lawrence, can you do something about the temperature of the state championship football game too?
Yeah, I wish I could, believe me. We're a little wet and cold, yeah.
Here's another name, Christian Morris. You heard a lot.
No decision yet.
Wrong sweatshirt. But. Mickey Schaefer.
No.
Scott Squirdahl.
Yep.
Congratulations.
James Musser. Nick Cameron.
Congratulations.
Nick Dixon. Jack Matney. Zach Taylor. Harley Peters.
Sometimes twice.
Alex Barzy. Jordan Kurahara.
Yep.
Congratulations.
AJ Smith. Austin Goldstein or Goldstein.
Really?
Jacob Brooks. Tanner Shadbolt.
Yep.
Great job.
Jake Reimer.
Congratulations.
Joseph Chamberlain. Nick Rowlands. Ray Reese or Rice?
Yeah, not here.
Not here. Thank you. Justin Meyer.
Nope. Not here.
Harrison Shelburne. Hank Tremaine.
Yep.
Travis Kotowski.
Not here, no.
CJ Alley. Andrew Rice. Jacob Brookhouse. Brendan Rudrow.
Yep.
David Haimoto. Cam Thiemann. David Villapande Perez. Joe Brookhouse. Ryan Jurgens. Nick Aspen. Martin Lana. I don't know if this person's here, but I have to share this. I have an 8-year-old son who I've only lived here 6 months, and he's all about the Bowman already, I'll tell you. But he knows this. This is the guy. I think he played defense. Saul Uzua. Man,
Still got 2 years left.
Yeah.
Jeremy Sather. Logan Smith. Michael Alley.
Congratulations.
Michael Stocker. Austin Scoggin. And Matthew Brooks.
And we have our manager, Daniel Kim. He probably wasn't on the roster that you guys do, but Daniel Kim is our team manager.
Do you have other coaches or staff here?
No, they got kids and they're doing their thing around. So.
Are there big booster clubbers that help you a lot, maybe?
Tammy, she's the #1 mom, team mom. I don't have a kid in the program yet, she still hangs with me, so I love it.
Well, we will get the certificates to the kids, the players that weren't able to be here tonight, and we've got a stack of these for the coaches, including Coach Law. Are you sort of ready?
I'm sort of ready. We have a special award.
So first, Coach. I'd ask counselors to scoot over. Tremendous year. I'll put Coach Law up against anybody, any coach in the state, any coach in the nation, for how he runs the program, how he mentors young men in our community, and the occasional young woman. We just got one kind of question.
What were you thinking?
We need to have you work on something. I think I think people over there certainly saw it. Some folks at home watched the game on TV or watched ESPN Sports Center. Even saw this, but maybe not everybody in town who's watching this. So let's play a little clip.
Okay, it's not showing.
There you go.
Excitement, adrenaline kicked in, and emotions were everywhere. So it was a great time. Yeah, I'll get him later.
It was a lot of fun. I'm so proud of him and proud of this team and this community, and so happy for everyone.
Nice. So, in recognition of you're not perfect, you still need to work on one skill. I mean, that was your son, and if he's weighs 150 pounds soaking wet, might be stretching it.
Yeah.
So, so we got a little something for him. Touchdown celebration 101 class. A certificate is hereby awarded to Greg Lawrence, Sherwood High School, in recognition of his need for additional training in touchdown activities, especially chest bumps with players.
It's been a great year. It's been a great year. I really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.